Right, so today's job is to change the cartridge in there, the mixer cartridge, because as you can see it drips 24 hours a day. So I watched the video on YouTube and it looks like it should be a simple fix. This is the pre-2003 Mira XL cartridge, which is the 903.331. This is not the newer 47 something one. But yeah, first things first, turn off the mains water, which as you can see, this drip is already starting to slow. But we'll turn the tap on downstairs just to drain the rest of the water out, and then we'll start taking this cartridge apart. So first things first, take this little cap off. Then we need to take this ring out, which just gently, obviously, like I said, this is pre-2003, so it's pretty disgusting. But yeah, you've got these little tabs in here, if you can see that on the camera. Just use your flathead screwdriver to take that bit out. Then we've got this bit, which just pulls off nice and gently. And what we'll do is even though this is old, we'll give that a clean up so that it's in okay condition to carry on. One of the tips that I saw online said to mark the bottom of this so you know exactly where it goes on. We've got this big ring, this plastic ring. It looks like a bit of the plastic has broken off into here. Hopefully that doesn't matter too much. And then what it says online is that there's 4 flathead screws in here. All we want to do is open them flathead screws. Make sure before we start, this is the box, so the 903.33, which is 1990 to, it says 1996 on here. Make sure that that's the right one. Hot is always on the left hand side. It looks like it matches perfectly to what we've got. Turning the tap on to drain the last bit of water out. Another tip when doing this is to make sure that you put your plug in the hole in case you drop one of these screws in it. If you've got a pop-up waist, it might fit underneath it. So 4 screws. Then apparently we should just be able to, oh, lots of water. That is in there tight. I don't really want to pry on it because I'm just going to end up breaking it. There we go. Give it a yank out. Get the cartridge out. Get your new one. Make sure they're the same. They look identical, just one's a little bit newer. We'll clean everything up and put it all back together. Also, one of the things, you have these oval, make sure I'm in the shot, you have these oval O-rings here, and what happens is they can stick on the old one, like that. So just make sure you remove them and the new ones are already fitted, but also make sure that they're still on there. And then as you can see at the back, you can turn this for low and high pressure. So we can see here, this has been turned to high pressure and this is already set to high pressure. So we don't need to modify anything, clean everything back up and we'll fit the new one. Right, so we're giving that a little wipe up. Remember, we want hot to the left, cold to the right. And according to the video that I watched, oh wait a minute, I think that should have a seal in it. Cold to the left. Right, another thing that you want to be careful of is you want to make sure that these O-rings on each side are there. Mine were just sitting in the box, but the originals were still fitted, you can see there. So we've got these ones which have gone flat. There's loads of debris in these gauze filters. Yeah. Let's put this new one in. Apparently it should be quite a tight fit. It should go back with a thud, like that. Nice and easy. And then one by one, and the tip that I always say is when you're putting multiple screws into something, do one at a time and make sure that they're in and loose, just so that everything lines up nicely. Now all four of them are in. Just tighten these up. Nothing crazy. Nice and snug. And then it's going to be the reverse of what we did. So at this house it's going to have the metal ring. This is the dirty plastic bit, if you can see here. I've done a little line on the bottom of it. Easiest way to tell, the bottom of it is going to be dirtier than the top of it. So, oh wait, that goes on before that. So, this goes over at the back. That goes over the top of it. And then we have got the on off, clips into the three that are there. We have got the new temperature. So line that up nice and centrally. And then last but not least, we have this. So it's off at the moment, on, and we just point that to that direction. So that's cold, that's hot, that's in the middle. And now you should be able to turn your water back on and check it whether anything leaks. Thanks for watching. So we've just turned the mains water back on. Let's test this now. So outer ring is on and off and how powerful you want it. Middle ring is the temperature. So we turn the outer ring. That's coming on lovely. But the real test is whether it stops dripping. That is much better. That is just residual that is dripping from there. So that is another job ticked off the list. On to the next one.